2024 has come to a close, and I just want to talk about it in general because, it was a very crucial year in my life. I had a lot happen in my life this year, specifically like some things. Honestly, like not a lot, but like the things that did actually happen were kind of up there in terms of importance. And I guess like the two main things that I really want to talk about are like one bad thing and like the other is good, the other is fantastic. So I will talk about the bad experience I had in the later half of 2024, where I had this pet rabbit, and he, I had him since like 2016, 2017. Got him from my sister, and this little guy was just the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Like, to this point in my life, the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. And he just like was able to be there for me in so many instances, just so many days where like I was just down and I needed him, and I just was always able to just go up to him and just like calm myself down and just pet him and just sit and chill with him, and it was so needed every time. But then like about like a year ago, or like before a year, like before his time, I did notice like a little bump on the bottom of his chin, and he was old, he was up there in age, and it's normal for rabbits to kind of develop like tooth issues and I think jaw issues as well, maybe. But yeah, he kind of barely didn't even last a year. After I found that out, we had to take him to the vet a couple of times and give him medicine, and it was a very strenuous test that me and my mother had to go through, giving him his medicine and all that. And yeah, but I remember just working on a Monday, and it was like after the 4th of July, and just that entire day at work was just so slow. I was just like, I just want to be home with my friend, and my fucking dumbass supervisor was just like, oh, you have to stay and do nothing all day. Like, we had barely any work to do because like there's only one forklift driver out there who was god awful that day, just like not doing his job well. And I guess it's fair, he was the only one out there, but just we got nothing done, we got no work. So it's just like our fucking supervisor was just like, you cannot go home, you have to clean and just find anything you can do. It's like, okay bud, cool. And yeah, I got home and my mother was like, yeah, he's been just chilling all day, he has eaten occasionally and all that. And yeah, I took a nap because I was just so tired, and then I woke up, and then I just saw him just laying on his side on the ground underneath my bed. And yeah, that was a fun time for the rest of the night, just picking up and seeing him, and just taking him to this animal place to say goodbye to him. And I just remember just walking around, pacing with him, like before we even left the house, and just on the way there, and just at the vet, and just holding him in my arms. And I had like half an hour that I spent with him before the vet nurse just took him. And I always remember the physical image in my mind of the nurse like taking Wake Up in her arms as she like walked out of the room and took the right to walk down this hallway. And I just saw his, I just remember seeing his like fur, his little nose that used to be so like moving and just like so like sporadic and just now it's just not moving. It wasn't moving, and I broke down so many times that night, and it was tough. It was so tough. Yeah, I did get him cremated, and I do have his jar. I have everything. I have like paw prints, nose prints, and I think a couple of other things. But yeah, it was tough. It was a tough day, tough night, tough week, tough year even. Yeah, I'm still not over it entirely. Still have days where I'm just like, I think about it and just think about him and just I miss him a lot, and it's so just it's so numbing sometimes to think about. But you know, days move on, and you know, it's part of life and all that, you know. it just happens, and you just lose family members, you lose friends, you lose pets, and God was all three of those to me. He has a family member, a friend, and a pet, all happened to one little poop dispenser of a rabbit. And I miss him. And then I guess I'll talk about the good thing now. I'm currently with you know, knocking on wood, the love of my life, who we started dating in September. We've known each other for like a couple years, and like I think we both knew that like we had like a thing for each other, but we just didn't really pursue it for some reason. Not until like recently, where like we just started talking like this, like last August and September, like more than usual. And yeah, like we try and do as much as we can together. Like we kind of play like a different variety of games, and just it's long distance, so it's kind of just tough to like really like do stuff all that much together. But she is the sweetest, most caring girl who I've ever been with, and I would not trade the world away for her at all. I just think she is so perfect, despite her, you know, inability to pay attention and just get distracted a lot. But even then, that's still part of her charm. It's just an annoying part of her charm. But you know, it's you know, just who she is, and I, you know, even despite that, I still fucking love her so much. And I hope that I am able to spend the rest of my life with her, honestly. I would not be opposed to that. My life has gone, you know, a little like better mentally with her. As I would hope so. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the 2024 talk. Thing that I want to do in 2025 is definitely like get a new job. I hate my current job. It's so stressful. Probably actually get a license, because I have never really gotten that yet. So I'm hoping to get that this year. And hopefully meet my girlfriend for the first time in person. That would be great. That would be really super, just in general. Just to be able to like meet her and just like hang out and just do whatever with her, you know. And as for YouTube, I'm gonna focus on my main channel for the most part. I'm gonna focus on Nerd Vibes, and I'll occasionally upload here when I can. I'm also gonna try and do more games on my Two Leggy Matty channel as well. And I still don't know what I want to do with the Gear Deluxe channel yet at all. It's very weird. I don't know what I want to do. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's hope 2025 is a better year for us all. Goodbye.